Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Grizzly Bear Sims YouTube channel and welcome back to Tazewell County. This is episode number 24, yep 24, and this is the wrap-up episode. And you know, I hope that I have more or less given this map justice. I have certainly attempted to play it as best as I know how to play a map. But sort of in looking at the number of episodes and everything, I've got to say that we certainly got through this one awfully quick. Of course, that's probably a lot of that is to my own, just my own style and everything. We've sort of abbreviated a lot of things. I think that I tried to certainly do less duplication and stuff here on this map. By that I mean I tried to only showcase on the videos, you know, maybe one or two episodes of harvesting corn and one or two episodes of harvesting soybeans, and of course we did the wheat, and we've done some mowing and we've tended to the animals, and we've kind of you know, my goal was obviously to try to put everything into this series, showcase everything that there is to do. Of course, I could continue to play this map. We could play this map another year, and it would be awfully fun and everything. I need to get over on the right-hand side of the road, or we're going to run off the road on the wrong side of the road. But anyway, you know, I've wanted to kind of scale down to just one map, just to kind of help to focus on things and make it a little bit easier for, I suppose, my own sanity. Because that's something I suppose that's important. I think that kind of carries over into the videos if I am not well aware of what's going on. And of course it's been, gosh, it's probably been 3 weeks since I have sat down and played this map because of all the PC issues that I have had, that I've endured, that you all are well aware about because you've already watched an episode of Green River where I've sort of laid everything out and talked about everything that went wrong, and the new computer build and how fantastic that is, and it is amazing. I think this is the most powerful computer that I have ever owned, and certainly let me bring up my HUDs here because I need to figure out where we're going, because certainly it plays the games that I enjoy playing better than any other PC has ever played those games, as far as performance goes, as far as frame rates and stuff. And of course, you know, I'll say it again, I don't really get all that bothered by frames. We'll bring up our frame counter here, and you're showing we're locked into 60 FPS. But you know, as long as it's not like watching an old-fashioned 1970s slideshow, I'm okay if the frames drop a bit, but they don't. That's just it. They don't. With Farm Sim, with Truck Sim, they are just a very steady 60 FPS, and I couldn't ask for more. But with regards to this map, as it's in mid-autumn and everything, love the seasons. They did such a the SimStation did such a good job modeling this map. Of course, it's based on his home farm, where he grew up, where his parents still live, I believe. And of course, even though it may have taken on some changes and everything, and it may not be exactly the way that it is, this is kind of, you know, his reflection on what he can certainly remember from that time. And it was just a fantastic opportunity to get the opportunity to actually play this map before it was released. Of course, it is officially been released. It's out on the Giants Mod Hub. Well, one version is. I don't know if that's version 2.0, but definitely version 2.0 you can get on FSUK, and I would recommend that is the version that you play. It would be most accurate in this particular version that I'm playing. This is 2.0, but it's not. I think there was a few changes that were made to the sort of the early release, the beta version of it, if you will, than what actually got uploaded to FSUK. So you'll want to take advantage of that update. Fantastic map, and certainly one that, like I said, I've enjoyed playing. But I think for my own sanity, for my own just wanting to kind of scale down just a little bit, not going anywhere, not burned out, not frustrated with Farm Sim. Actually, I love Farm Sim just as much today, if not more, than I did when I first discovered it back in the Farm Sim 15 days. I'm very much looking forward to Farm Sim 19, as I know all of you are as well. I'm really enjoying the new computer, as I have already stated, and I'm really enjoying flying on that new computer because it is prepared. Version 4.2, the 64-bit version of the P3D Flight Simulator, performs like I've never seen it perform before. So I'm very excited and sort of appreciative of the fact, well, I'm not appreciative of the fact that my old computer died the way it did, but you know, I am fortunate that I've had the opportunity to build the new machine, get the new machine up and going and everything, and I'm really enjoying the experience and everything because, as I said before, it is the most powerful machine that I have owned and certainly used for gaming purposes. But anyway, we're going to just go and sell some wheat. We had an abundance of wheat left over from what we put in our own silos, and I just sort of thought that, you know, instead of me doing what I did in Midtown, which was just sort of sit inside the pickup truck and talk to you all kind of like some of those guys do on YouTube, we would actually do a little bit of try to do a little bit of gaming, a little bit of farming on this map as we kind of close things out. 34,571 pounds there, and I have to remember where we put our wheat because I will admit that I have forgotten. So we'll have to see which one of these slots it goes in. I think it's right here, and I've got to get out and go and look because I can't see that from way back there with the glare. Wheat right there. Okay, it's as big as Texas, as I tell my wife when she doesn't see something, and I say to her, well, it's right there, it's standing out like as big as Texas. All right, so let's see how much we're going to make. Will this bring us up to 500,000? I don't know. It might not. If it doesn't, I think it will. I think it's going to bring us over $500,000. There we go. 500,000 and some change. Gotta love it. Alright, we'll get back into our truck and we'll do everything right with as far as procedures go here at the buy point. We'll go across the scale so they can zero that out, and we'll get us a nice check in the mail for our troubles. Alright, cool. But yeah, this has been an incredible map. I've enjoyed playing this map with the big machinery, and at first I think when I first had the opportunity to play this map, and I've got to thank first I've got to thank the SimStation, because obviously it was his map creation abilities and everything that brought this map to fruition. But I also have got to thank my very dear friend Eustace Farmer for sort of introducing me to the SimStation, and obviously sort of vouching for me by saying to the SimStation, hey, you know, here's a guy that will do your map justice and everything. He's not going to share it. He's, you know, going to get there and do a let's play on it and do a good job, or try to do a good job. I'm not going to toot my own horn too much, but anyway, I'm very appreciative to the SimStation, very appreciative to Eustace Farmer, and of course I'm very appreciative to each and every one of you, my viewers, who have you know, inspired me through your comments and through your continued watching of this particular series to continue to play it. I've enjoyed playing it with the large equipment. You know, this is, even though I did not grow up in the Midwest, where obviously this map is sort of situated in Illinois and everything, this is what I think of when I think of farming. Obviously, you know, I drive through once or twice a year. I drive through the farmlands of of the Texas Panhandle and West Texas, and even into East Texas. And this is kind of what I see, although it's a little bit different. But this is what I sort of visualize if you were to ask me to maybe before Farm Sim, maybe before I started playing Farm Sim, if you were to ask me to paint a picture of what I thought American farming was about, that's exactly what this map represents. And that is, I hope that it comes across as a compliment to the SimStation, because that's exactly how I mean it to be, is that if you think about American farming, this is what you think about. And I absolutely love Midtown USA. I actually absolutely loved Pine Cove Farm by Stevie. I'm enjoying playing Green River, by the way. Of course, Green River is situated in the Netherlands, and very, very similar proximity to where my mother and father-in-law live in Belgium, near Antwerp. But to me, Pine Cove Farm, Snetterton Farm, Midtown USA. Well, Midtown USA is close to being an American-style map, but certainly Pine Cove and Snetterton and those Goldcrest Valley edits, certainly in my mind, don't paint the picture of American-style farming. This is American-style farming: flat lands, big fields, big equipment. This is what we see. This is what you would see if you were to go up to Wyoming and Montana and see some of the big fields, the big farms and everything up there, or in the Midwest, in Iowa, in Nebraska, in Illinois, in other places like that. And so I've just got to once again just say that, again, if you were to ask me to describe this, if I didn't have any knowledge of Farm Sim 15 or Farm Sim 17, I would say it's this. It's the flat fields with corn and wheat and soybeans and maybe some other things planted as well, and cows and pigs and whatnot. So excellent job by the SimStation. I highly, highly recommend that you play this map if you have not played it. We've still got a lot of time left. We're coming up on only 5 months to go before the release of Farm Sim 19 or thereabouts. Of course, we don't know the exact release date, but based on history and everything, we're less than 6 months from that standpoint. But there's still a lot of time to play a lot of maps out there, and I encourage you to give this one a whirl and play it however you want to play it. Play it with the starting equipment, do the career mode, do the slow grind, to owning however many fields you want to walk away with owning, or basically go in and set things up the way that you want to play the map, because there's no right or wrong way to play these games. It's however you want to play it, whatever you want to take away from your experience and everything is what's going to be best for you, because that is really, at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is 10 o'clock in the morning, just a little bit after, in mid-autumn. We didn't even bother playing winter because, well, there's just not so much to do, and we're not planning on playing 2 seasons or anything like that. So I figure this is just as good of a stopping off point, just as good of a point to basically say, something, we did it. We got through this field. Maybe it wasn't as exciting as Midtown, where we did the double planting, turned the wheat fields around pretty quick and got soybeans in there, and then managed to harvest those. So we got a pretty good sized bang for our buck. Could have done that here with this map. This map would have certainly allowed us to plant soybeans on the field that the 2 fields that we planted wheat on, but since we had done that with Midtown, I really didn't see a reason to do that. So it is what it is, as I often say, but I do appreciate you guys watching. It feels almost like a waste, all the work that we did putting these barns and everything in, but I think that what it's going to do for me by scaling back to really just one map is it's going to allow me to focus on the game a little bit as I'm driving around with my turn signal on. It's going to allow me to focus a little bit on the game and allow me to have the opportunity, as I struggle to back up and talk at the same time, allow me to have the opportunity to thoroughly enjoy the game Farm Sim 17, enjoy Green River, and we'll figure out what we're going to do after Green River. And of course, I'm going to scale back my video production just a little bit for just a little while, and probably go to about 4 videos a week, and do that for a time. See how that works out, because I do have some travel that I've got to do in June for work. And then we've got our vacation and stuff as I hop the fence here, because we can. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm just going to hop fences here for the rest of the afternoon. Not really, but got our overalls hung up on that one. There we go. Anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed this series. Again, 24 episodes. I feel like I haven't really done it justice, but I think that I will just say that we've done everything that we could do on a map. We have plowed, we've cultivated, we've seeded, we've harvested, we've fertilized, we've taken care of the animals. Not really a big forestry focus here on this map. There's not really a whole lot of industry and everything. We could sell our animals, sure, but we're going to kind of do some of that on Green River. And anyway, I think I'm going to just stop talking now, because I think I'm babbling, and I will just say thank you so much for watching all 24 episodes of Tazewell County. I know a lot of you are really enjoying this series, and I know a lot of you took that and carried that over into your own Let's Plays, into your own time playing the map for your own purpose. And so certainly do enjoy continuing to do that, and do feel like that you are always welcome here on my YouTube channel, on whatever farm I happen to be doing some farming on. You're always welcome to stop by. So thank you. Without further ado, God bless each and every one of you. Take good care of yourself and also of each other. And I will see you back on Green River in just a day or two. Take care now. Bye-bye.